Yeah.
Are you able to do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Sorry.
I just need the sheet.
Are you doing the announcements?
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Merrimack High School for this evening's contest between the Tomahawks and the Cardinals of Bishop Guertin. The NHI its member schools and the community to support your team here this evening. High school sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked hard in the classrooms and practice to be able to play here tonight. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we would also like to ask that you, our fans, help us make this event a meaningful one for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for the positive sportsmanship that you will display here today. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment to observe all exit signs. Please be reminded that for the safety of the players, coaches, and officials, all spectators are not permitted on the court before, during, or after the game. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. A junior, number 10, Ayla Regan. A sophomore, number 2, Maddie Long. A sophomore, number 34, Thalia Drapo. A freshman, number 23, Holly Dufo. And rounding out the starting five, a freshman, number 24, Janice Rosario. The Cardinals are coached by Olivia Orlando. And now let's meet the home team, your Merrimack Tomahawks. A sophomore, number 5, Kesley Ledoux. A senior, number 11, Jenna Maglio. A sophomore, number 12, Avery Cruz. A junior, number 15, Julia Ho. And rounding out the starting five, a senior, number 30, Mia Ketchel. The Tomahawks are coached by Brian Duggan and assisted by McKenna DeRosas and Caitlin Petroselli. Tonight's game is being officiated by Bob Albrin and Heather Britton-Doucette. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Mousseau. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Merrimack for tonight's Division I girls basketball matchup between the Cardinals of Bishop Guertin High School and your Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Yes, we are.
As the second voice joining me tonight is the one and only Lucas Goldberg, joining us for the color commentary on the first half. He'll help out with some play-by-play as well tonight. So thank you for joining us, Lucas.
Of course.
And joining us on camera tonight.
The man that needs no introduction.
The man.
But here's one anyway.
Justin Slice. How are you, Justin?
I'm really good. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing outstanding on this this Friday evening. And we're ready for some basketball here in Merrimack. We have Maglio, Ledoux, Cruz, Hogue, and Getchell for the Tomahawks. And a very young Bishop Guertin starting five. Maddie Long, Ayla Regan, Holly Dufault, Jazz Rosario, and Gabby Philbrick. I'm sorry, Thalia Drapo is the fifth starter, not Holly Dufault. And that was Drapo on the tip. I'm sorry, Dufault is in there.
Good ball movement by
got this
BG
here.
and
the
bucket
triple.
to start.
How about Gabby Philbrick for three? For tree, how about that? We're off to a rousing start tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
My goodness.
Good screen by Hogue. Lets the dude get through.
Maglio trying to post up down low. Hogue couldn't find her. Maglio does have a little bit of a size advantage on this team. And Coach Dugan gets a timeout there.
A little bit off to a rough start for the Merrimack squad. Trying to reset for this beginning, trying to get momentum back.
Yeah, BG obviously, very solid team. They come in with a very different looking team. Olivia Orlando, the new head coach for Bishop Guertin. And replacing Brad Creek, who had a fair bit of success at Guertin.
Yeah. One would say.
How about 6 titles?
In the last 7 years.
In the last 7 years, and we're not counting 2020, where they split a title with Goffstown, technically. The tournament obviously not finished that year, but Bishop Guertin, 6 out of 7, and they beat Bedford all of those times. Bedford knocking them off in 2021.
Yeah, don't let this record disguise you. Although they are 2-5, their losses are against 35-3, but with the combined records of all their other teams. So they have not had the easiest schedule to start off.
To say the least.
Yes. And a wide open three.
Three-pointer no good. Rebound is put up and no good by Jazz Rosario.
Wide open in the lane, loses it. Good defensive play by Getchell. That'll stay with Bishop Guertin.
3-0 Guertin here in the early going. And they will inbound. Nope. It's going to be Merrimack ball. So break here for the Tomahawks, and here's that patented BG pressure.
Ooh,
and
that goes to a fan.
Perfect pass into the stands on that one.
I didn't realize he checked in.
The Guertin defense, they are known for their pressure. You know when you face the Cardinals team, they're going to extend it full court.
Yeah.
It's Ayla Regan on the drive, and she's going to get called for a carry.
It looks like BG is running a couple of set plays. It's working well. I'm seeing a lot of people open on this floor for the Cardinals. Coach Orlando has to be loving that.
It's a very young starting lineup, as we mentioned. There's only 4 upperclassmen on this entire BG roster. Traveling violation on Kesley Ledoux. So both teams coming out a little tight here.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll loosen up over the course of the game.
Maybe it's the cold weather we are having. Maddie Long to the rack, and she's stuffed by Ledoux out of bounds.
Stays with BG, though.
And BG to inbound. Long gets it over now underneath to Regan. Rosario, one of the freshmen in this lineup, over to Regan.
They're having great ball movement in this zone. Merrimack looking like they're playing man, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Philbrick.
Able to get through wide open.
Oh, that's
and
easy.
the easy lay.
That's too easy for Gabby Philbrick. Out of bounds, it'll be BG ball.
Merrimack struggling with the passing early on.
Merrimack has struggled all year playing man-to-man, against some of these very athletic teams. And you can see here, right off the dribble, Rosario gets to the hoop.
Rosario, very athletic and agile. Able to, is that Cruz guarding her, I believe?
That was Maglio.
Oh, Maglio. Yeah, able to get around the height of Maglio.
So this will be Rosario at the line. First 2 free throws for Guertin. And the first free throw up and good. 6-0 BG in the early going. As we mentioned, this is part of the just the brutal home schedule to start for Merrimack.
It doesn't get any easier.
It does not get any easier. You are absolutely correct. 2 for 2 for Jazz Rosario. We still got Bedford and Pinkerton coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Pinkerton was able to blow out Portsmouth, I believe.
Yes.
And Portsmouth just took a beating on this Merrimack team.
Nice look for Maglio, but intercepted by Holly Dufo. Now Rosario 2-on-1. And good defense by Gianna Maglio.
Well.
And now Maglio is going to start the offense here. Down 7-0 very quickly. At least we could say we were beating Portsmouth for a little bit.
Rosario.
Nice take by Rosario.
She is athletic.
Boy, an impressive freshman, Josh Rosario, 9-0 BG.
Yeah, you're right. We got that early 3, but then Portsmouth got in, didn't look back. Long gets the rebound.
Looking to push the issue, and the shot no good by Defoe. Rebound by Avery Cruz. Coach Dugan telling him, slow down.
Yeah, they got time.
That's what you got to do when you are a decided underdog like this.
Yeah, the girls were looking hopeful into this game. More well-rounded matchup.
Some foul on Philbrick.
Merrimack does have the height on this BG team. They should be able to control the boards pretty well, but so far, BG's been covering them pretty well.
Inside, Avery Cruz, baseline drive is good. Apparently that is Drapo, number 34. I apologize. Our nice take, and it's not going to go. Our sheet has Gabby Philbrook, so we apologize for all the confusion. So Mia Getchell gets the foul. This is Ayla Regan shooting 2. (9-2) our score here in the early going. BG remains perfect at the line.
As Chandra Sekon checks into the game.
And Regan will get the second shot here. Trying to extend this early BG lead. And it is good. BG 4 out of 4 from the line.
Yeah, you're right. This pressure from the BG team. And there's the turnover. Or did he call a timeout?
Timeout.
Yeah, he called a timeout.
Wait, that pressure goes right up to the line. And we saw a little of that from Portsmouth the other night.
Yeah, these coaches definitely reflect off each other. They watch the game film, try and implement it in their game plan.
So, as we mentioned, a new look BG team, new head coach, and of course, be very unfair to compare the team this year to the teams in the past. Coach Orlando trying to establish her culture.
They're in a rebuild year.
And 2-5, but as you mentioned, against some very tough opponents. They've already played Goffstown, Londonderry, who's 7-0, Pinkerton, who's 8-0, Concord Christian, who's 8-0. They're a Division II team, but a very strong Division II team. Beat BG 57-51, and also played Portsmouth.
But they stay competitive against Portsmouth.
They did. 52-35 was the final. Portsmouth, I'm hearing they did not play their best game against Pinkerton.
Really?
In that 20-point, I think it was, defeat. That's a team. That's a scary team, and we saw it here firsthand.
Oh, Portsmouth, yes.
The other night. I mean, their size alone is scary. You had the athleticism with that.
able to blow out Dover as well, who's another top team in this.
Dover is 6-2 right now in D1. A lot of impressive teams this
Yeah,
year.
the Final Four is probably going to be looking like Pinkerton, Portsmouth, Dover, and Londonderry probably.
Londonderry looking very strong in the early going. Nice look down low. And we're going to have a foul here against Merrimack. Third team foul. I think that's going to be on Getchell. Yes. So
Second foul already.
second foul on Getchell.
Yeah, she had some foul trouble against Portsmouth as well. Hopefully she's staying out of it tonight. Not going too well so far. Drapo thought about a three.
Merrimack staying in their man-to-man here. Kind of surprising. Rosario's got all day.
Yeah. No pressure on her at all.
Kind of set up this offense.
Oh,
Great
good
pick and
pass,
roll.
and it goes.
Oh, that is textbook right there. Look at this replay. We get the pick by Drapo, the roll by Drapo, and the pass from Rosario. Drapo's already got 7 for the Cardinals.
Playing good defense on Hogue, too. I'll tell you, her senior year, she will probably be one of the most dominant players in the state.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is like you said, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen in the starting lineup for Guertin. And very impressive so far. A little pressure here from the Tomahawks. Trying to match
Wide
BG's
open,
intensity.
though, for Defoe. No good.
Nice
Rosario.
rebound by Rosario. She is all over the court. 3-point try for Ayla
no
Regan.
good.
No good. Rebound by Getchell. And
Maglio.
see, BG just doesn't relent on the pressure. That's going to be a foul on number 15 rather, Maggie Gallagher, another freshman.
I'd like to thank you for watching Merrimack TV. We'd love to shout you out tonight, so if you go to our Facebook page at Merrimack TV, check out the most recent post about this game. Leave a comment on there. Let us know where you're watching, who you're rooting for, maybe what you're snacking on. We'll give you a shout out during the game. Really appreciate it.
Ruse wide open, top of the key. No good. Almost got the rebound.
Big rebound there by Regan. She crosses up Sharvey. I'm never going to get the last name right.
Chandra Sekon.
Chandra Sekon, thank you. See, Lucas is a professional.
I did my homework.
The true professional here is Lucas Goldberg. I'll tell you right now, traveling violation on Merrimack. 15-2 our score. That last basket was by the freshman, Maggie Gallagher.
Long to inbound.
BG does have 2 wins this year. They're 2-5. This is I don't think they lost 5 games in the last
they didn't
6
lose
years, but you know, their 2 wins coming against Concord and Memorial this season. And they're about to enter the nice take, 2 and a foul.
And the teams they've beaten are some of the weaker teams in New Hampshire as well.
Yes.
So, yeah. They have a rough schedule. So does Merrimack, but
Well, BG does play their out-of-state opponents coming up. Starting on Sunday, they'll be in Rhode Island to take on LaSalle. It's a matchup that they've continued over the years. Their shot is no good.
good.
And the big rebound by number 1, who's not in my program.
Not in mine.
3-point
Good three by
try.
Defoe.
Holly Dufault, look at this BG team out to a 20-2 lead. Maglio trying to push it.
Coming hard, gets it out to Hogue.
Here's Hogue, baseline drive,
Oh,
and she'll draw the foul.
foul. Hogue has been very consistent from the free throw line today. Or not today, this season.
Yes.
Being there. She's one of the players that puts her body on the line to get to the rack. Gets to the line. Hopefully get a point. Oh, in and out.
Hogue had 7 points, tied for the team lead last week with Riley Parzik. Had a nice game, especially the first half against the Clippers.
Second one
Beautiful free
falls.
throw there.
Nothing but nylon.
20-3 is our score. This is Jazz Rosario.
Yeah,
Top of the key.
They trust her. They're putting the ball in her hands, giving her room to work with. Maybe some ISOs as Defoe wide open at the top of the key.
Oh,
Automatic.
buried. Holly Dufault from downtown, 23-3.
Yeah, we were
Guertin.
saying before this game started, they made so many shots during warm-ups. They looked lights out from the three-point line. Oh, able to get it over just in time.
Rosario right on top of her. This is Kesley Ledoux over now to Maglio. Maglio is going to work on Dufault. Kicks it back now to Chandrasekhar. Did I get that right? Chandrasekhar. Wow. I'll get there eventually.
Tries the behind-the-back pass. Intercepted by Gallagher.
Oh, good
over
look
to
down low.
Unknown.
To unknown. Number 1.
We apologize to.
Long 3, no good.
And we'll go to Merrimack.
Chandrasekhar will come out.
There you go.
Did you? That was like butter. I mean, that was.
Textbook.
I mean, yeah, I've been calling her Sharvie all season. Chandrasekhar.
Slowing it down.
Now we got it. Hogue almost turns it over. Now Maglio, top of the key, working on Dufault. And she gets the ball back here and was pushed by Dufault.
Maglio does have the height, but she hasn't been able to use it to her advantage this game. Trying to get in the paint, but their defense is just stellar.
Well, that's the thing. Guertin playing a little small ball here.
Yeah.
It's not a particularly big starting lineup. Maglio is tied up there by Dufault. It'll be Merrimack ball. It's been all Guertin in this first quarter.
A little less than 40 seconds. Gets it to Maglio down in the
Nice
paint.
move.
Nice spin. No good.
Just couldn't quite get it to go. Nice move there. Get positioned by Maglio. Now Dufault is
a little push.
pushed by Maglio. I think little
aggressive.
Little aggressive contact on both teams there. But Dufault is going to get to the line. Maglio draws the foul. That is her second. Of course, with such a short bench, foul trouble becomes an issue.
They do have more players than last time. Last game they had 7. This game they have 8. So, increasing.
And the second free throw is good. Boy, free throw is so important, and Guertin putting on a clinic.
Especially in the Dana Taylor Gymnasium. A lot of free throws taken here.
This is Getchell, and she loses the ball. Another BG turnover forced. This is a three-point try for Dufault, and it's no good. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Merrimack can get one for the buzzer. 2 seconds to go. Getchell is rejected by Maggie Gallagher.
Wow,
and
what defense.
What a quarter for BG. The Cardinals jumping out to a 25-3 lead after one quarter.
Enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action. Download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
And that is the voice of the Slezhammer, Justin Slez. And I'm Brian Gagnon, joined by Lucas Goldberg tonight. And you're watching girls basketball here on Merrimack TV. Boys tonight taking on BG at the Kaliga Dome.
Now that's a big game for this Merrimack squad.
I think a big game for the boys tonight. They
want that momentum.
You know, it's a rivalry game on the road. You know, I talked to Matt Schmidt the other day, and he said, "I've never beaten BG." He said, "Never beaten BG. We gotta get this one."
Yeah.
And they want that game. And
bad.
You know, they lost a close one to Portsmouth last week.
I believe by 3.
Actually, I think all their losses have been pretty close this year.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of bounces of the ball. You're talking about a different record.
Besides that Alvin one, that was a little.
Alvin was a little out there, but
yeah.
but Matt said they really want to beat BG, and you get that win tonight, get that momentum, and you got a big week next week with
Trinity.
Spalding and Trinity coming here.
How's Spalding this year?
I believe also 3 and 4, but
I'm
kind
sure-
of in that middle of the pack.
Yeah, Trinity obviously missing the absence of Tyler Bike.
Yes. Oh, what a move by
Whoa.
Gallagher. Oh, the stop and pop.
Yeah, they might be having a little growing pains, but we'll see. That will be a really good game here. That's going to stay with. No, that's going to.
Out of bounds. I think that went off the hands of Avery Cruz. All Cardinals, if you're just joining us. You blinked, and Cardinals are up by 24.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive young team. Somehow are 2 and 5.
Yeah, that's. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's.
Goes to show you how good their
Yeah.
opponents have been.
I believe Getcher got a hand on that.
Here's Cassidy Ledoux. Over to Maglio in the corner. Maglio kicks it back to Getchell. Getchell tries a 3. No good. And the rebound to Avery Cruz. And her shot is
we
good.
go.
Cruz knocks it down, 27-5. Now our score. And Avery Cruz's first bucket of the night.
I'd like to remind you to check out our Facebook page at Merrimack TV. Check out the most recent post about this game and leave a comment, and we will shout you out at halftime. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, how you're watching, and we'll shout you out at halftime.
It was Gianna Pizzetti on the drive.
It was Gabby Philbrick, I believe.
Oh, Gabby Philbrick, great.
Yeah, our roster's a little messed up. That's
Cruz for
Cruz
2 on
gets
the
over him.
offensive rebound.
What I'm noticing about this BG offense is every time a player goes down in the paint, one always comes back up, try to get that wide open 3 at the top, the key around the corners. It's obviously working with this 27-7 lead.
Yeah, it's that corner fast break.
And obviously playing great defense.
So I think at halftime it may behoove us to check the with the guys next to us. We have the BG announcers next to us. They know this team a lot more than we do. I'd imagine his book is correct.
Yes, I would believe so.
So we'll take a look with Jason at the next time out, or at halftime.
Tipped by Rosario. Not the tallest, but she got up there. Maglio wide open in the paint.
Oh, nice take by
Ledoux
Kesley
takes it
Ledoux.
herself.
And how about a little run for the Tomahawks, a 6-0 run. And Brian Dugan out there congratulating his girls. Good, strong run here by the Tomahawks to open the second quarter. It is now 27-9.
Thank you for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas or Justin at merrimackTV at merrimacknh.gov.
Well, we thank you for joining us as always, and we want to remind you of our upcoming broadcasts. Justin, we on for Monday night?
Monday night.
That's Trinity, I believe, right?
That is the Spalding game.
I believe we are. We've called in backup. Mr.
Excellent.
Ross Corman O'Reilly
Ooh, all right.
will be in. So
we will have the game Monday night. Boys against Spalding. That'll be at 6:30. And the boys against Trinity, as we mentioned, Tuesday night at 6:30. So back-to-back, double your pleasure, double your fun.
Yes.
Here on Merrimack TV. The Trinity will be the first time I think we've ever broadcast the Trinity game here.
Really?
They've been here the last couple
They were
of
here
years,
last
but
year when we
they've
beat
been
them
here on
pretty big.
Saturday afternoons. As a result of snowstorms,
Yeah,
been unable to cover the games,
it's that
but
New England weather for you.
we will finally cover the Trinity game this year. Very excited about that one.
That's always a big matchup. Trinity's had such a good program the past couple of years. Struggled a little bit last year. I don't know. Do you know what their record is this year? I don't know.
They are 4-3.
4-3.
Last year they were the 8th seed and nearly knocked off Bedford. Classic quarterfinal game. That's a
Philbrick.
travel.
Oh, on the travel. And Drapo comes back in.
Drapo back in for who we think is Maggie Gallagher.
It is Maddie Gallagher. I'm able to eavesdrop over here. I got the good ear on my side.
So we got the good roster next to us. Our apologies for that. Only as good as the rosters we get.
Yeah.
And nice steal
By Philbrick.
by Philbrick, and
Euro.
nice D by Ledoux. Standing tall right there. There'll be a jump ball. Nice work by Kesley Ledoux on Philbrick.
Number 1 to inbound. Over to Drapo.
Maglio guarding Philbrick at the elbow. This is Drapo over to the corner now. Number 1 with the drive. Left hand floater is no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it in. Nice little offensive rebound. Let's get another look. Gets her own rebound.
Yeah, that's
off
hustle
glass
right
and
there.
in. 29-9. And another turnover.
Merrimack loves that little side pass where they kind of run and go. Number 1, wide open
great
run.
take. Nobody in there to stop her. And she now has 4 points. Timeout coming here for the Merrimack Tomahawks.
Yeah, very high timeout a couple minutes ago, and then goes back to low for Coach Dugan. Yeah,
31-9 now. BG responding. They responded to 6-0 run with a 4-0 run of their own right there.
hoping to continue it.
We talk about, the good teams in girls basketball right now, too. And you got a logjam at the top with Bedford and Londonderry both undefeated. Pinkerton also undefeated. So you got a couple of 8-0 teams. Londonderry 7-0 looking very strong. Portsmouth is 5-2, but that is a deceiving 5-2
Yes.
record.
Because they played, their two losses came to
losses were Pinkerton and Londonderry,
which are two of the best teams in the state.
So, aside from Bedford, they're not going to lose the rest of the year.
No.
I can tell you that right now.
That will be a good game right there, Bedford-Portsmouth.
That's going to be an excellent game. And I think Portsmouth was the only team that got them last year.
Really?
It was. I'd have to double check. But that's a team I would not want to play in the playoffs.
Thankfully, we got it out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. We got that one out of the way, but we got the two teams that beat them as well.
Yes.
The girls get
I'll be
to play.
taking the over on that game.
They get to play Londonderry in a couple of weeks. We'll have the boys' game here.
Ledoux now bringing it up for the Tomahawks. Oh, that was a moving screen right there.
Yep. I think that's the appropriate call.
Yeah, she didn't get her feet set right there. You got to get them set.
Well, I think she kind of threw her arms a little bit.
Yeah, she did.
A little bit of a hockey check. You have to be set when setting a screen. Natalia Maglio into the game now for the Tomahawks.
Little sister-to-sister combination. I feel like every game we've covered, there's always been a pair of sisters.
Ooh, lots of contact there. And the scoop
She has
is no
great
good.
finish, moves to the rack, but she can't get it done.
Jazz Rosario, very impressive start to this game.
2 for 2 from the line.
She's got 4 points, but she's all over the floor, playing great defense, great hustle, as it gets very quiet in this building. So much for home court advantage.
I know.
Rosario at the line, 3 for 3 tonight, looking to make it 4 out of 4. And right on cue, off the back iron.
It's a foul on, I believe, Maglio. I don't know which one, but one of them. It's on Natalia Mag.
Natalia. BG in command. Up 32-9.
A little less than 4 minutes to go in this half. Merrimack trying to get something going into halftime, get that confidence going. But
great backdoor
that's
cut.
not something that gives you confidence in this game.
I mean, this is as textbook a backdoor cut as you're ever going to see by Drapo. Bang. Nicely done. 34-9. You can see how well coached this team is.
Yeah, and there's a steal. She 3-on-2. Drapo takes it herself, gets the rebound.
Oh, another offensive rebound. Not sure why she didn't go back up with that one.
Yeah, Rosario.
Oh, the flash
No.
cut by Rosario. And she couldn't quite hit.
Maglio moving fast.
Maglio trying to get to the dish, but nice defense by Duflo. She's done a great job on her tonight.
Oh, no good.
Hoax to no
Cruz
good.
gets the
Rebound by
rebound.
Avery Cruz. Stolen by Duflo.
Fo has a head of steam going
Oh, nice,
over to number 1.
nice D by Maglio. Oh, that beautiful take. She just missed it. I feel like Rosario could have about 18
Yes,
points
she
right now.
did. She could.
Like,
She's
Oh, and there's a-
no. Here we go. Maybe she can get one.
and
there's a foul.
Getchell gives the foul right there. That's going to
Here's
be
where she's
3
getting all
on
her
the.
points, though, at the free throw. 4 for 4.
Well, she's so hard to defend. She's
Able to get around there.
just so athletic, and she gets to the hoops so quickly. You really have no choice. But you can't float passes out there like that because
No.
she's gonna be all over that.
Hogue wasn't ready for that pass.
So Rosario at the line. First shot is good. She now has 6 points. Number 23, Holly Duflo, will have a seat. (35-9) Guertin. Rosario, ooh, no good. And the rebound by Kesley Ledoux.
You do. Moving.
Ooh, little spin move there on Rosario. BG's man-to-man defense right up on the Tomahawks. And we'll get a foul here.
And Long will sub in.
So here is Kesley Ledoux right in front of us. She'll inbound. Only the first team foul there on BG.
Almost didn't get it in time.
Getchell
Able
able
to
to
get to Getchell.
get it over half court. Nice D by number 1.
Now, is that a backcourt violation if she passes it back or no?
Not if she passes it back. You can pass the ball into the backcourt. Once you establish
Yeah.
possession in the front court,
So
you can't go back.
Yeah.
But establishing possession is not on the sideline, so you can't throw it all the way back, even if you're on the baseline. Oh, what a take by
What a
Drapo.
finish. She was floating there for a second,
I
too.
gotta say it's on the floor,
Oh, they really?
but she's gonna shoot anyway. That's the 15 foul.
Hey guys, I'm spying on the scorebook over here, and I see that number 1 looks like Gianna Pizzetti.
Okay.
Zeddy.
We could double check that at halftime,
Thank you.
but my eagle eye is it's spied. Gianna Pizzetti is number 1.
Appreciate it. See, again, the true professionals here. We got Justin Slez, we got Lucas Goldberg with the pronunciations.
Yes.
I'm living in their world.
I struggle in hockey, though. There's some tough names.
Hockey
in
is
there.
tough. I'm telling you, hockey's not for the faint of heart.
No. Very high-paced.
I did hockey on radio, and let me tell you, it's hard.
Yeah, radio announcing is a lot harder than TV because
No question.
the fans aren't seeing what's going on. So you gotta tell them what's happening.
You got to
all
paint the
time.
picture in hockey.
Oh,
It's-
Maglio
it's
just
hard.
chucks up one, tries to get it go, but no.
My illustrious college radio career, let me tell you. Ooh, almost a travel there. Oh, great move
Oh wow!
by Philbrick. Yes.
Scoop and score.
I mean, there's nothing they could do about that one. Look at this move. Right to the rack. Getchell loses the handle. Philbrick with the steal.
Took a while to get that one out of there.
And they kick it out. Regan,
Oh my Lord!
no
What a
defense.
What a good
And-
pump fake right there.
41-9, Guertin.
It's been a bit since Merrimack has scored. Hogue able to stay in bounds there, tiptoes. Tries to huck it up and she gets to the line.
Should be fouled there by Drapo. That's going to be her second. But, this BG team just wears you down. I mean, they look
They're
gassed.
moving fast.
The Tomahawks
They're
just look
playing
gassed.
hard defense. And that's the problem. They don't have the depth on the bench to sub out their tired players. As Hogue misses the first one. Bowen comes in for Drapo. Or nope. Sorry, that is Strapo.
And Sean Rasikan.
Saquon.
Saquon. I knew it.
Hard A.
Saquon. I'm gonna put the pronunciation key on it.
Phonetic. Both don't go for Hogue.
This is long.
Hey.
Oh, great pass to Pizzetti.
That's the rebound. Back out.
Oh,
Foot was on the line.
She's got all day to shoot that.
Doesn't fall. Another rebound.
Boy, BG controlling the offensive glass.
We were
here.
saying before the game, Merrimack should be able to control the rebounds, but no, they're not able.
This BG team's just so athletic.
Stay here. Talia Maglio got a little finger on it.
As we're closing in on the half here, I'd like to remind you to check out our Facebook page at Merrimack TV and leave us a comment under the most recent post about this game, and we'll shout you out at the halftime mark.
Bank is open.
Open the bank on a Friday evening. Maddie Long with the kiss. 44-9. Well, the Cardinals making a statement here.
Yeah, Hogue won that ball deep in the paint real bad. Yeah, this BG pressure, oh my goodness.
Even in the half court. Reagan, no good. Rebound, Pizzetti. Off glass, no good. Still got 2 seconds left. Philbrick puts it down. And Bishop Guertin at the buzzer. I think they're going to give her 3 on that. Or was that a 2? We're going to see here.
I believe it was a 2.
They're going to give her 2. So
not that it matters too much.
Very long 2-pointer. 46-9. Bishop Guertin. And we'll let Justin take care of a little business here as
yeah, I got a little business for you, so let me give you the business. As far as shout-outs go, we've got Mary Pellrine on Facebook. She says, good luck, girls. Hopefully they can grab some of that good luck for the second half here. If you want a shout-out, you can actually check out the Merrimack TV Facebook page at Merrimack TV. Check out the most recent post about this game and leave us a comment underneath. Let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for, maybe what you're snacking on. Try and give you a shout-out before the end of the game here. So thank you so much, Mary. And let's have a look-see. Did you know, Brian, maybe you both heard, actually, that Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public, education, and government programming. You can stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/Merrimack TV. This is Merrimack TV, of course. Your community, your voice.
Your community, your voice. And we're here on a Friday night, a very cold Friday night.
Yeah,
as
very cold.
January has come upon us
Treat
here.
us winter right.
But it's not cold for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, who lead it at halftime.
Red hot.
46-9. And we said, don't let their 2-5 record deceive you.
No.
This is a very good team. They have plenty of talent up and down the roster. Their schedule is just now kind of starting to soften up a little bit, and they are proving that here tonight. So, obviously, another exciting week in the world of sports.
Yes.
We had
Wild Card Weekend.
Wild Card Weekend. What were your initial thoughts on the Wild Card games?
I don't want to brag, but I think I had every game predicted right. I knew.
What was it? 6 for 6?
Yeah, I knew.
Okay.
I knew the. Actually, I think I had the Dolphins and Chiefs wrong.
Okay.
I knew the Bucks were going to beat the Eagles. That was
an
obvious one. Losing 4 out of their last 5 games against bottom of the league teams in the Cardinals, Giants.
That was a train wreck.
Yeah.
But the Eagles. I mean.
A little bit more shocking one is the Packers and Cowboys.
Yes. Yep. Well. Yes and no. Now, I have a friend who is a staunch Cowboys fan, and we've been giving him the business all week because it's every year with this team. They find a way to lose.
To lose it.
They are
a lot of the blame goes on Dak, though, and I don't think he deserves all of it. There's a lot of problems. He wasn't out there on defense.
But it's been like almost 30 years of
since
this
they
now.
made past the divisional.
It's like, they get to the playoffs and lose. It's unbelievable. So Dallas, to me, the Bruins of the NFL. I mean, they're best team during the regular season, and then they'll break your heart in the playoffs.
Yeah, they will. That was a rough couple days of recovery after that Bruins loss in Game 7.
I have now, so I'm going to announce this on the air. I have divorced myself from the Bruins after that loss.
I try and keep up with them, but yeah.
I'm done with the Bruins. My entire life, it's been first round, Game 7 at home. Like, don't worry about Game 7, it's at home. Don't worry, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. They've lost too many of those big games at home.
It's like Duke fans.
I'm done with it. Yep.
Always struggle to lose.
Yep. I can't do it anymore. So I'm out on the Bruins. That's on the record now. Celtics having a great season. Obviously, the big win against the T-Wolves.
I wish this team could have the 20-0 record at home.
Now, I couldn't believe the other night when they played the Timberwolves. It was the battle of the two top teams in the NBA.
Yes. But then when they played the Bucks.
The T-Wolves?
Yeah.
So, then they play the Nuggets tonight. And I think what many people are thinking could be a finals preview. Yes. Yep. So that should be a great game. But going back to the wild card games for a second, I told my son prior to the start of the first game on Saturday, which was the Browns and the Texans. I said, my son also named Lucas. I said, Lucas, the Browns defense is so good. They have a chance to make the Super Bowl just on the strength of their defense.
We all thought that.
I said, the AFC's not that good. They have a chance to make it just on the strength of their defense. And kind of ate those words.
Yeah. But I believe that the Texans will beat the Ravens. I could see that happening.
I could see that. C.J. Stroud has been very, very impressive.
But I don't believe they win the Super Bowl. I feel like this Cinderella run has to end at some point.
Yep. No, I agree. Now, what I am rooting for more than anything else is a Lions-Bills Super Bowl, because I am convinced that the Earth will get hit by an asteroid before one of those teams wins the Super Bowl. And to see a Bills-Lions Super Bowl would be I
feel like everyone counted out the Bills towards the middle of the season, but they were able to string it through, get the 2 seed, and they destroyed the Steelers at home, snowballs and all.
Oh, thank you. Justin's going to check the numbers for us. we had some faulty information, as we know. So impressive win for the Bills. I agree. So they get the Chiefs at home. That's going to be a great game. I don't think the Chiefs – I have not been impressed with the Chiefs this year.
No, they have struggled.
I've
lost respect for Patrick Mahomes since he did me dirty in my fantasy playoffs.
There you go.
No games over 20 points in the last couple weeks of the season.
He was bad this year,
but he's
I've had
still
him
at the top
5.
of the MVP rankings, which is just ridiculous.
It's kind of unbelievable, isn't it?
That's modern day media for you. Yep. Let me say.
What we got this week? Let's get on record with some picks here. Bills and Chiefs.
Bills.
I like the Bills in that as well. We got the Ravens and Texans. You got Houston?
I have Houston.
All
I
right.
feel like they can string it together. They're going to be a team to watch out for in this upcoming decade. They have such young talent with C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Great team and scary to look out for.
I'm not sold on the Ravens either. That's kind of the...
They were able to beat up on the top teams in the league those past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Killing the Dolphins, the Niners.
I'm not completely sold on the Ravens, but they're strong.
They are. I will say
strong.
That. Give them that.
I'll take Baltimore just because, just to be different.
Yeah.
Let's see. NFC, we got Lions and.
Is it Bucks?
Lions and Bucks, yes. I got the Lions in that one.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah, no question.
Baker, he he just doesn't care. Like, he will put his body on the line, do anything for a win. He wants it so bad.
Okay.
He's obviously the front runner for comeback player of the year.
I love it. Yeah, and I got the lines in that one. I think the momentum.
Yeah, the Lions will win. They have so much motivation behind them to do it for this city, for the team.
And so I'm all chalk right now. Packers Niners.
That's got to be the Niners.
It's got to be the Niners, right?
Packers. They are able to beat up a team that has more playoff wins at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys do. I just saw that statistic and I couldn't believe it.
So I want to say thank you to my lovely 10-year-old daughter who comes over at halftime and knows we're on the air and comes over with a bag of nacho cheese Doritos. Says these are for you. So if you'd like to hear me chewing on Doritos for the remainder of this broadcast, please
leave a comment on the Facebook.
Leave a comment on the
page.
Merrimack TV Facebook page. God bless her. But yeah, that's our little halftime spiel.
I love it.
You sound like the Boston radio guys, I believe.
Yeah. Speaking of shoe-ins and guaranteed wins, I would say if you download the Merrimack TV app, that's a guaranteed win for yourself.
That's great.
That's available on iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire devices. That's a free download. You can watch games like this live. We've got on-demand content like concerts, meetings, and other events. Download the Merrimack TV app. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
It's free. It's for you.
And
bring it wherever you want. Merrimack TV, wherever you go.
So, Justin, to that point, I was talking with our representative, Maureen Mooney, last Saturday.
Yeah, Merrimack Tomahawk superfan.
Merrimack superfan, Maureen Mooney. She told me she was watching one of the basketball games, I believe in the Caribbean.
You're kidding.
Really?
So
I couldn't think of a more luxurious place to watch Merrimack TV.
We have now
Imagine that, the beach.
The Caribbean.
And then you got the big TV with Merrimack TV.
Finally.
We are worldwide.
Worldwide.
Justin.
That's right. Download the Merrimack TV app.
So taking it over for the second half, a little play-by-play.
Yes.
Mr. Lucas Goldberg. I'm gonna jump on color.
Hogue to inbound, over to Ledoux. Long playing good defense on Ledoux. Over to Maglio. Maglio tries to get it above. Intercepted. Teammates fighting over the ball. It'll stay Merrimack.
Foul, I think. Yeah, they got foul on Matty Long. Merrimack seems to be telegraphing their passes.
Yeah,
really
very easy to predict.
BG's just all over it.
Oh, there's another one. Yeah, just intercepted. Gallagher moving hard. Gets over Getchell. No good. Long, and the foul on Hogue.
That Hogue or Cruz? Let's see. Give me Cruz.
Sea of bodies in there.
So Matty Long gonna get a few shots here. But yeah, that BJ defense, I mean, just suffocating. And they just anticipate passes so well.
And Long for the second one. No good. 0 for 2 from the line. Able to get the rebound, though.
That shot was a little long, I would say.
Yeah. Took me a second.
Sorry, I had to.
Zario. She finally gets her layup in. And Ledoux to bring up the ball for Merrimack.
Well, I'm so impressed with Jazz Rosario.
Yeah.
She's got a bright future.
Maglio playing on Defoe. Hogue wide open on the corner. And Rosario able to come away with it.
I would take her on any team.
Yeah. Wow. Gallagher, no. Gallagher's been able to get through these lanes very easily.
I think that was Ayla Regan.
Game. Oh, Ayla Regan?
Yep.
Oh, yes. My apology. Gallagher is 15. Over to Regan. Long. Wide open, Drapo. Post up against Hogue. Good move.
What a
no
move.
goods.
Boy, that was a veteran move by Drapo.
Right. No good. Getchell able to come away with it. Ledoux.
I mean, that move there, Drapo's only a sophomore. And,
Yeah, this is such a young team.
you know, that was a move by somebody who's been playing varsity for 5 years.
Yeah.
I say 5
No good.
years. Of course,
Able
high
to-
school is a 4-year
Yes.
career.
I mean,
But
people take their own path.
how about some hyperbole there? I mean,
Yes.
a 5-year high school career. Boy, I'm on fire again tonight.
Rosario over to Long. Slows it down, resets. Drapo calls over Reagan.
I mean, this offense is not overly fancy.
No, they're not.
It's just a lot of screening away.
It seems that every time they pass it to the top of key, it's a reset. Wide open for Drapo. No good. Rosario able to stay
who
inside.
else?
And Defoe. Bang! Nothing but net on that play.
And set up by my new favorite player, Jazz Rosario. Look at this three right here by Dufault. But Rosario, one of the smaller players on the floor, gets in the offensive
boy.
rebound, and look at the steal.
I wouldn't have been shocked if she dunked it right there.
My
And
goodness.
Coach Dugan calls the timeout.
Well, now double digits for Rosario, and just so impressive.
I can only assume that Coach Dugan at halftime was saying, you know, win the quarter, win the half, you know, but obviously not going well to start off this game, the second half.
Well, that's the thing when you're kind of in the position here of Merrimack, where you haven't won all year, and you got this very tough BG team, and you got to try to break this game down into smaller sections. You can't look at the 53-9 score right now and say, you know, we're going to come back. We're going to go on a 45 to nothing run here. You know.
Yeah, you got to win the quarter.
Got to win the
Take it,
quarter
small
and
goals.
you know, see what you can do. I've been in that position before, you know, coaching, and you know, it's so hard. It's so hard to keep your team motivated when you getting blown out. You know,
Yes.
and you got to try to create little victories.
And as BG breaks up the timeout, staying together, that's what they've been doing all night, playing together, you know. Able to.
No question.
Coach Orlando must be very happy with this team.
First-year head coach, and you know, like we mentioned, they got off to a slow start, but a very, very tough schedule to open the season. They've always scheduled tough opponents as well out of state.
Yes. We want
And
that challenge.
LaSalle will be the first one coming up on Sunday. They take on Mercy next weekend at home, and Bishop Fian on January 31st.
And it's a foul on Defoe right there. Merrimack retains it.
All three of those opponents they've played regularly over the last 4 or
Yeah.
5 years, and
That's something that BG does. They do it with football, they do it with lacrosse.
you know, it just makes you better, makes you a stronger team, and you know, I mean, who knows? They may get their teeth kicked in this year by some of these teams, but I mean, this is going to make them a very much stronger team.
But
going
most
in.
of these games, they were competitive.
Yes,
Besides the Pinkerton game, that was a little,
but Pinkerton, a senior-laden team, you know,
Yeah.
Liz Lavoie is just having a monster season, leading Division I in scoring right now. We'll see her here at the end of February. Sydney Gerasi as well.
Getchell waiting for someone to get open. Able to get it to Maglio just in time. Does Maglio have any points tonight?
I don't believe so. Nope,
No.
not according to my book.
Yes. Yeah, she's having a rough night, but hopefully to get some 2 points at the line.
So Gianna to the line. First shot is off the
Good.
back iron. BG has scored the first 7 points of the second half.
And the second one, no good as well. BG Long able to come away with it. She calls out to her team. Just takes it herself. Doesn't matter the set play, but no good. Hogue able to come away with it. Yeah, Hogue is a physical player, to say the least. She
No
will
doubt.
get to the rack no matter how much it takes.
And another sloppy pass.
That's something that must drive Coach Dugan mad, is that you
Yeah.
gotta get these passes together. That so much turnovers over these errant passes.
Well, the thing with that, yeah, it was a backcourt. It was close. But you got credit to the BG defense, too. If you're the Merrimack offense, you get green shirt right in your face.
Yeah.
Like every single time you get the ball, you're going to panic and throw the ball.
Yeah, you gotta try and huck something up there, and there's another one. It's just the lack of chemistry, I would say, because a lot of these passes, they're accurate, but the player's not there.
Yeah, maybe the players missed a cut. Or,
Yeah.
Yep. It'll get better with time.
Gallagher, pass it over to Defoe, wide open.
Ooh, no good.
Defoe, who's been automatic from the three-point, misses one. Reagan working Maglio. Doesn't care, and she draws the foul.
Well, I think BG has seen something in the tape of Merrimack. They're just going right to the basket, which, I think is something they saw. Obviously we saw it with Portsmouth last Friday night, just going right to the hoop every single time.
To be fair, they did have the size on them, and BG is lacking in size severely, but they're able to make up with it with their physicality as Bowen subs into the game for Defoe.
In not only their physicality, their athleticism. I mean, this is a very athletic BG team.
Second one falls for Reagan.
And we talk about free throws. Merrimack right now 1 out of 6 from the stripe, and BG is not 1 of 6. I'm going to count it up during this next play.
Liu comes up. And Merrimack's playing it slow to start the second half. Maybe reset, get a play going as Maglio drives through 3 bodies, draws the foul, tries to get her first points of the game here at the stripe.
BG from the charity stripe, 13 of 17.
Wow.
By my count. I'm sorry, 12 of 17.
12-17.
Yep. So, obviously, you get those freebies to go. And we saw Merrimack almost win a game
They
at
did.
the free throw line here on the home opener against Winnicott.
Oh, good.
But they missed a large amount of free throws in that game, too.
Rosario gets the screen from Gallagher. Able to go around Cruz, and it's good.
Look at that scoop by Jazz Rosario. Uses the screen. Look at this on replay. Uses that screen, gets right around Getchell for the 2.
Wide open. And she
Beautiful
gets it.
take. Well done by Kesley. Right to the rack. She's been watching a little of the beat. Look at this take. Uncontested. 57-12.
Yeah, I would say Rosario and Ledoux are the 2 strongest young players on this team that could possibly lead them to some deep runs, hopefully in the future.
How about Mac Bowen getting on the scoreboard?
Hogue working Rosario. Double dribble.
We saw Portsmouth get, 12 different scores the other night?
Yeah.
BG's got 9 right now. When you get a lead like this, you get a chance to get some of your bench players in.
Yeah.
Get them
And
some experience.
Portsmouth had such a deep bench. We needed extra chairs over there.
They filled up my scorebook. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
I think they had 15 players. 13 of 15 scored. That's what it was.
BG having 14, I believe. Oh, good.
Rosario's getting that ball at the top of the key and just saying,
And just going to work.
just
Clocking
stop me.
in.
Go ahead, try to stop me. Because you're not going to stop me.
Yeah, very confident young player.
I tell you, the confidence for a freshman. I mean, that's the.
Going up against some great players in this league. We'll have to check her stats, see how she's done against other teams.
Well, I know the leading scorer coming in for BG, I think, was Drapo,
Drapo, yeah.
at 8.8. I'm gonna look that up. And Rosario's second. He's good.
And Parsik comes in for the first time this game. Our player of the game last game with the leading scorer of 7. And Ledoux brings it up once again. Ledoux trying to get past, I believe, Philbrick. And Rosario, another steal. Over to Bowen. Wide open.
Oh, what a dish.
And what a finish.
Wow. That's a pass right there. Look at Gallagher just hanging out. And the little reverse finish.
Ledoux receives a screen from Cruz. Loses the ball for a second. Tries to get to Sean Rasakon. And Pizzetti moving with steam. Slows it down for a second. Over to Rosario. Wide open. She could have drove through the lane right there for an easy 2. But you know what? Gallagher does it instead.
Gallagher will take it herself. My goodness. It's going right to the basket. And nobody really wants to stop him right now.
And it's what you said. This must be so exhausting for this Merrimack team. Just getting constantly beat down in the paint. Trying to get something going on offense usually gets stolen and then just right back down.
Well, here's the thing. So Guertin, you're seeing the bench coming in now and giving these guys a break. These teams are so much deeper and bigger. And, you know, Merrimack's out here exhausted.
Yeah. Over to McCarron. No good. Mazzotti able to get to Gallagher. Yeah, wow. What a finish over to get over Cruz.
Have a game, Maggie Gallagher. Have a third quarter. Little bank job right there.
Just 1 minute left in the third. Cruz trying to get something going. Parsik gets the ball for the first time in the game. Getchell able to retain it, and she gets it in.
Nice job by Mia right there.
Keeping the drive going. Bowen wants to slow it down for a second.
Yeah, obviously no need for BG to run.
Yeah, nothing, no stressing. And Gallagher, again! How many is that for her this quarter?
That is 8 in the quarter,
Wow.
14 in the game for Maggie Gallagher.
That's how much Merrimack has scored this game.
Gallagher came in averaging only 5 a game. Well above her
Good
season
pass
average.
from Ledoux. And Getchell not able to get it through.
That's a new season high as well for Maggie Gallagher. She had 13 as her previous high. We have, let's see, Rosario's season high is 11. She's already eclipsed that.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 13. And
As you said, it's not that much of a struggle for her.
And she's only averaging 5.7 coming in.
Really? Is
Yeah,
this her
Joel
first
knocks it
start,
down.
or is it?
Let's see. Looks like she has. It doesn't say game started, but she's played in every game.
Yeah, definitely. And Getchell gets it.
2 for 2 for Mia Getchell.
No running clock yet, but it looks like we'll be getting it in the fourth quarter.
I think we can bank on that in the fourth.
Here, and pass it over to Marino.
Double dribble.
Yeah. That's going towards Merrimack.
So she brought the left hand up and stopped her dribble just momentarily.
No good.
Well, the dude gave that a ride. Marino, I think, got a little piece of that.
And we're through 3 here. 68-16. Great game by the Cardinals.
The town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes. We're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV your community, your voice. And as I had mentioned, we do have that community TV facility at 6 Babusick Lake Road in the West Wing upstairs.
Oh, the West Wing.
The West Wing, very prestigious. You can always find out more about that. You can email myself, Justin Slez, or Nicholas LaValle, who is the media services coordinator, and also on replays tonight back at the studio. You can email us at merrimacktv@merrimacknh.gov if you want to come check out the studio, see where we do the meetings, see what we have to offer. If you are a resident in town, you are free to use the community studio, create your own TV show. We also have some equipment you could take out, with the caveat that you create something for Merrimack TV.
Yes.
So we'd love to hear from you. Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov.
And we're starting the fourth quarter. Thank you, Justin.
Do also want to thank the BG announcers for straightening out our book.
Yes.
So, at halftime, we appreciate it.
McKieran, seeing her first minutes of the game, passes it over to Gallagher. Star of the third quarter. Back over to McKieran. Marino drives through. The scoop.
Oh!
The finish.
How about Laura Marino? I think that's worthy of another look. Right across the lane. And the foul. So the foul is on Maglio. That's her fifth. And that's going to be the end of the game for her. So 70-16, that's it for Gianna. And
her sister tags in for her.
Natalia coming in. Well, that's a tough call, but credit Marino for a great drive.
Great finish.
And Maglio was straight up there, probably got her with the body. And Marino finishes the three-point play. What?
Ledoux back over the half-court stripe. Receives the screen by Cruz. Tries to give and go. Marino going hard. Stops for a second. Over to McKieran. Back over to Lazzotti. Marino, wide open three. Hits the top. The rope.
Poor Coach Brian Dugan is a shade of red I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is not a fun game for him. He hasn't had a ton of fun games this year. This is especially they must have had high hopes.
Good
great
take.
dish to Cruz.
Look at this pass by Kesley Ledoux. I mean, little bounce pass in traffic to Avery Cruz with the finish.
Marino off the backboard.
Laura Marino, another freshman, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, 5'10",
Tallest on this team besides Drapo.
5'10", ninth grader. That's going to bode well for the future.
Yes. Maglio hucks it up. No good. Had the right angle. Not enough power. Over to McKieran.
There's that corner break you were talking about.
Yeah. Great pass. Doesn't get the finish, but gets the foul.
Lexi Lazat will go to the line.
Cruz is close to foul now as well.
That flash cut has been killing them all night long.
And there's no way of stopping it for them.
Like it's been pass to the corner, screen away, and then the flash cutter coming right across. And Merrimack has not been able to stop it all night. So credit to BG running their offense very, very well.
Zodi for the second one. Big goes after a little bounce as Getchell checks back in for Cruz, who's in foul trouble right now.
Cruz with 4.
Hogue bringing it up now for Ledoux. Just picked off again by Gallagher. What a game by Gallagher. And that's staying with Merrimack.
I'd love to let you guys know we got another shout out on here from someone named Lucas Goldberg, B-E-R-H.
Yeah, I spelled it wrong.
Says, go Tomahawks. Also says, Brian, enjoy those Doritos.
Yes.
So thank you, Lucas Goldberg.
I don't know who that is, but
We appreciate it.
I'll be enjoying those Doritos at home.
off the bank,
Hello.
and Ledoux gets it.
Kesley Ledoux off the glass.
Good game for her.
Yeah, 7 for Kesley.
She the leading scorer.
She is.
Has a third of the points. Getchell bringing it up on the right side. Hogue running through. Didn't get it. Tries it. No good. And Bowen gets the rebound. Bowen looking for something to happen. Kieran wide open. No good. Marino gets the rebound.
Nice block.
Could have been a foul, but passes
another
it right back
turnover.
to McKieran. Over to Lozzotti. Good pass.
Oh, once again, right to the rack. So the one thing I've noticed here with BG, they don't waste a single pass.
Yeah.
Every cut
They
is
want
made
us-
with a purpose. Every pass made with a purpose. I mean, they're really, really well coached. You can see that.
We won't be running clock for this game. I believe since Merrimack go over the 20 threshold. I don't know the rules, but 0 fouls in the
Oh,
quarter.
might be during free throws.
Oh, yeah.
They stopped during free throws. That might be the only time.
2 for 2 from the stripe. Bowen. Great game for Bowen coming off the bench. Ledoux playing fast. No good. Lizzo able to keep it in bounds.
So watch the cutting here. Not going to pass it unless somebody's open. Now
yeah,
the screen,
they
screen
are
away
very
and cut.
patient.
Now here come the cutters.
Yep.
Yep.
And just wide open. Doesn't get it. Getchell gets the rebound.
And you could almost call that a sloppy possession for BG.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a rough possession of theirs.
you know, and that's really
How dare they not score?
that's not an insult. I mean, that's unbelievable.
No good from Getchell. Lizotte gets the ball. Over to Bowen.
Yep, screen down, screen
They're
away.
so patient and efficient at the same time.
Look
Wow.
at that pick and roll.
What a play by McKieran and Bowen.
I mean, this is as textbook as it comes. The pick, the roll, the basket. I mean, Stockton and Malone running about as well as that.
Jarvie wants her points. No good.
Who scored that basket for BG? Was that?
Oh, it was Bowen.
That was Bowen. Okay. As I was waxing poetic about the Utah Jazz.
No good. Bowen gets the rebound. No good. Although BG lost to Portsmouth, they are playing better than Portsmouth did against Merrimack.
Yeah, no question. I think they're executing a lot better. Portsmouth just won on their size and athleticism.
Yeah.
I think Guertin is winning
Based on
on
their execution.
their execution. It's top notch. I mean, and this is a young team, and they're 2-5. I mean, that's and like we've alluded to, their losses have been to very good teams, but
Yes.
you can see how well coached they are and how well they execute, and they're gonna be a real tough out in the postseason.
Yeah, this
you know, it's,
might not be able to string a championship this year, but
well,
this team is scary looking forward.
this team continues to grow and
Improve.
now, have they played Londonderry yet?
Yeah, they did.
So they lost 60-42. You know, that was only the third game of the year for BG. Londonderry is the other very good young team. They had Sammy Sullivan, who's a sophomore, and another very good freshman. I'm going to get her name in a second, but that's the other very good young team in this league.
Kieran brings it up. Over to Gallagher. McKieran. Doesn't have points yet. Wide open to Marino. Marino can't, tries to keep it in. Over to Gallagher. Bowen, able to come down
what
with
a
it,
catch!
And the finish!
Oh, my goodness. Bowen with the extension. Oh, my
OBJ
goodness. Woo. Outstanding. And Ledoux goes to the line. Yeah, that was the OBJ one-hander.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a bullet pass. Bowen with outstanding hands there.
Compliments to Marino for able to keep it in.
You know, even the bad passes they were executing. It's unreal.
No good from Ledoux on the first one.
So Ledoux with 7 points. She leads Merrimack. All their scores, 80-21 BG.
Fan goes to receive the ball. Clock keeps running. Merrimack keeps the ball.
Okay, so here's the other player to keep an eye on from Londonderry, Gemma Murray.
Ledoux thought about it. Over to Cruz. Good pass from Ledoux. Yeah, I'll tell you, Ledoux has a strong future if she can get
I have been
the
impressed
leadership
with her
on this
year.
team.
Again, only a sophomore. She's got a couple more years here, and
Hopefully some more improvement by this team.
of course the clock is running, so it looks like it stops just for free throws. When the score
They're
is
getting
this
there
bad.
pretty often with Merrimack playing sloppy defense. Bowen wants it. No good. Oh, Cruz with
Cruz,
the
nice rebound.
aggressive. Just threw an elbow right there. Dude. And that will stay with Merrimack.
That's Chandra Sekon.
There you go.
Twice tonight, I've nailed that.
2 for 7.
2 for
Hucks
150.
up a long two.
I love this is our third broadcast together, and you just let it, like, no problem. Just throwing it at me. I love it. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Oh,
Timeout for Merrimack, I believe? I don't know. I missed that call.
Well, if you're enjoying the game, you can always check out more MHS sports action if you download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire's device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. This is Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
Lizzo passes it into McKieran. Marino on the wing.
McKiernan, one of the only ones that hasn't scored, I believe.
She's tried a couple threes. None of them fell down yet. But the way this Guertin team is playing, I'm sure they can get her.
They're going to try to set her up here, I think.
Yeah. She the only player that hasn't
She's
scored?
the only one.
10 seconds left.
And they're going to dribble it out.
Yeah.
They're happy with an 80 burger here. But what a performance by BG tonight as they come here to Merrimack and put on a clinic. Our final score, 80-21. My goodness.
What a game by Rosario. Gallagher really came out in the end. Bowen as well. Really good. Some good players. A strong future for this Bishop Guertin team.
Well, I'm going to tally up the BG points here. Maddie Long with 1, Lexi Lazat with 1. Maddie Long with 3, Lexi Lazat with 1. Gabby Philbrick, 4 points. Ayla Regan with 6. Mac Bowen with 8. Maggie Gallagher, your leading scorer tonight, with 14, a new
she had
season
a
high.
great second half.
Holly Dufault, 3 3-pointers and a couple of free throws for 11 points. Jazz Rosario had, looks like a dozen?
Yeah. Because she had a couple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13 for Jazz Rosario, also the season high. Marino with 5, all in the fourth quarter. Drapo had 11 points, and Pizzetti with 4 for Bishop Guertin. That's a a pretty good clinic by the Cardinals. For the Tomahawks, our player of the game tonight is Kesley Ledoux with 7 points. And some pretty good defense tonight as well.
Yeah, good defensive showing by her.
Gianna Maglio with a point. Avery Cruz with 6. Julia Hogue with 1. Bia Getchell with 4. And I missed somebody else. My math is off. I missed somebody. But what matters is BG won tonight,
yes.
80-21. Just a basketball clinic by the Cardinals. Very impressive game.
Yeah, great game by the Cardinals, able to finish this one out, leaving no doubt.
Well, we invite you to join us for our next broadcast. That'll be Monday night as the boys come in. The boys will be hosting Spalding, who will be coming in here from the Seacoast to take on the Tomahawks, which should be a great game.
Yes, very good.
And then
very even.
If Monday night wasn't enough for you, we're back on Tuesday because we got the Trinity Pioneers coming in on Merrimack TV at 6:30. So a couple of games for you back-to-back next week. And
it's going to be fun.
Are you here for either? Or
I'm not,
you're
unfortunately.
Not? Well, we will miss you.
But I will be here for
those
the
games.
last 3 boys games.
So but yeah, it's been fun. And we thank you all for joining us here on Merrimack TV. Brian Gagnon, Lucas Goldberg, Justin Slez.
And, of course, Nicholas LaValle back at the studio.
And Nick LaValle back in the studio.
Nick. And thank you for watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.